A new day. Falcon and Sparrow. Wait, do we have a narrator voice? I think you had the narrator voice. Okay.
Yep, I did the British narrator voice. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Clineret. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows.
I guess I could do her. Excusez-moi, messieurs. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see? Go ahead. I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change?
You have 20 francs in your wallet. What will you do?
So, I mean, I would say either 1 or 10 because she might have something she could tell us.
Yeah, I would say
10's a lot. That's
10's
like half of what we
and,
got. Yeah.
And 1 franc is plenty of franc for this time period.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. Stay safe, madame. Many thanks to you, messieurs. Oh, alright. Bye, I guess.
That was pretty generous of you, Falcon.
Times are tough. Making sure a mother and her child have something to eat is the least I can do. But what am I doing? Standing here moralizing. Come, Sparrowson, we have business to attend to.
Falcon and Sparrowson step into the pristine wood-paneled foyer of Chateau Clineret. Whoa, look at this place! Baron Roquet must be loaded.
More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of Sienne.
Is he right now?
Yes, he is the smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse.
Hey, Baron! We'd like a word! How's that?
Sparrowson, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog.
You can thank me later. I think I got his attention.
Oh my. Ooh. Oh man, this guy needs a real good accent. Shit.
You or me, what do you want?
Oh, give him a good one, Lily.
Okay. Did I hear my name? Great Baron Roguet, property owner extraordinaire at your service. And who might you fellows be? More investigators?
Not good. I am private attorney J.J. Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparrowson.
Lawyers, eh? You aren't the first to have passed through here today.
Oh?
Yes. This jumpy, twishy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions, then hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious.
Do you know who he was, Sparrowson?
Perhaps. I have a hunch. Sorry. I have a hush. Sorry, a hunch. We would be seeing him at trial.
A friend of yours?
Is something like that. So, what may I do for you, messieurs?
We're doing some research on Monsieur Granois, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening.
Well, of course, of course. Such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you, Monsieur Zubi, wanted to see the crime scene for yourself.
Actually, yes, that would be fantastic.
Well, be my guest. You will find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the, unfortunate incident. Oh, we can... Oh, can we see the finished photograph? I'm afraid not. It is to my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It is a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. Well, that's no good to us. The trial may be over by then.
Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron.
It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you are done with your investigations. So, where shall we go first?
Spectacular accent for that lion, Lily. That was great.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm awaiting my BAFTA.
Let's go to the garden. Dame Catherine said that she found Monsieur Granois on the stairs by the fountain. So this must be the very spot where the murder took place.
Hey, Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing.
The crime scene investigation thing?
Yeah, you know, the thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail.
You mean search for evidence?
Yeah, do that.
That's not a bad suggestion. It wouldn't be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. Okay. Dry bird on the staircase. This must be where Monsieur Granois died.
Do you see any bloody footprints? Or maybe a name scrawled in blood, written with the frog's last breath?
Wishful thinking. All I am seeing here is a big sticky puddle. There's nothing to indicate that the body was moved or that the frog left a last-minute clue. All I can make out from the bloody mess is that Monsieur Granois was attacked and killed on the staircase. Okay. I finally crafted our statue. The mane almost looks lifelike.
Would you say it behooves you to stroke it? Sorry,
God.
because when it looked like Sparrowson was the one talking, and then
Yeah.
it was Falcon.
No, I would not. I can tell that Sparrowson is just going to be doing puns throughout this entire investigation game.
Wonderful.
This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid, carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin.
It's a shame we can't see the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to stash a murder weapon.
That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We have to wade in to take a closer look just to be sure.
Yeah, I suppose we should.
Oh, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. What I meant to say was, Sparrowson, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin.
Me? No way! If you want to go wading, you do it yourself.
I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around the fountain like a duck in a lake.
Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We flip for it.
Flip for it?
Yep, I will flip this 1 franc coin. You call the outcome, get it wrong, you go for a swim. So, what will it be? Heads or tails? Napoleon's face or blunt squiggles?
There's really no way to know. So,
No way to know. Heads or tails, guys?
Tails from Danny. Okay. Plant squiggles? It is called a Sparrowson. Sure, I'll bet on the plant squiggles.
Here I go. It's heads. I should have gone with old Emperor Falcon.
Gah! Fine. Hold my shoes.
Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip.
Oh, you motherfucker. You little shit.
I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost.
Ah, you're back. Oh, sorry. Go on.
You're back. I think we'll swim.
No, I am a bird, not a fish. But I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It is no mortar weapon, though.
What is this? It's brown and sticky and it smells weird. Don't tell me you picked up a
Very wet cigar butt, possibly belonging to Baron Rogier. Correct. But that shouldn't be too surprising. It is his house after all.
I'll stash it in the evidence folder just in case. Is there anything else we need to do here?
Another beautifully made horse statue.
You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. Eventually, we realized that it was just filling up on hors d'oeuvres.
Ugh, terrible. A horse statue. This one has a goofy face.
This reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into a bar, and the barkeep says,
Why the long face? Yes, we've all heard that one.
"What? No. The barkeep says, you've got to stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stable.
I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. Didn't we just examine that one? Okay, well, it's the last thing, so. Baron Rogier certainly likes his horse statues.
I don't mind the horse statues, but the little sheriff people creep me out. Babies should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding.
Okay, that appears to be everything. I think we are done here.
Good call. But are you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time.
Don't push your luck. Oh, she's so tall. Second floor, third door on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken.
Psst, hey Falcon, did you see that?
See what?
The housemaid totally just did something shifty.
Shifty?
I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You should totally call her out on it.
Excuse me. Blah. Excuse me, mademoiselle. Let's see. You did the last voice, so I'll do this one. Yes. Are you two policemen? No. We're private attorneys. My name is JJ Falcon.
And I'm Sparrow-san.
Oh, how rude of me. My name is Collion Duhart. So, what can I help you, messieurs, with today? We are investigating the murder of the plate. We are investigating the murder that took place last week. Do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? That's fine. Let me just grab a chair. That's better. What was it you wanted to ask? We are looking for the room where the photograph was taken prior to the incident. Would you happen to know whether this is the right room? Oh yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photograph session for myself. Let's see. The cameraman was standing just about where you're standing, actually, Monsieur Falcon. And where was the camera pointed? Right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insisted on using that very location. Now that I am looking at it, something isn't right about that clock.
I know. The painting is totally clashes with the decor.
I was thinking along more obvious lines. The clock has no hands. Oh, the clock has never had hands in all the years I have worked here. I think Baron Rogier just keeps it around as a conversation piece.
Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working.
It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make a note of it. Okay. Is there something else you wanted to ask? You were a little nervous when we came in. You thought we were police officers.
Is there something we ought to know? Sorry, German. Why German? Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess?
No. I suppose I'm just a little nervous after all the drama of last week. Are you sure there isn't anything that you're hiding?
It's okay to tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts.
Right, and... Wait, what? No, that's not an accurate job description, Sparrow-san.
It isn't? Oh. What do we do then?
I'll tell you later. Honestly, messieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask? No further questions. Thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help.
Danny's very, very invested in being a bird attorney.
It's no problem, messieurs. Actually, there is something. I know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I appreciate that you didn't give me the third degree about it. You see, I'm trying to save up to follow my dreams and, well, never mind. I'm rambling. It's no problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have a much larger crime to worry about. Although, I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else. Silverware, perhaps? Ah, you know about that? Yeah, I suppose that was me. It started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. But, well, yeah, I suppose the habit got a little away from me.
Eh? That's one misery solved, at least.
Obviously, we're supposed to do the other floor first, but that's fine. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind, and I would hate to break his trust.
But you are stealing from him. You are
Yeah.
betraying his trust.
I see.
So, where to next, Big Bird? Did you, Monsieurs, have a good look around? I trust everything is in order.
We had a good look. Thank you, Baron. But we actually have some questions for you.
Please, ask away. I have nothing to hide.
Let's ask this first. Baron Rogier, I would like to ask you about your activities on the night of the murder.
Oh, am I in trouble?
No, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture.
Ah, see. Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock, and we all sat down to dinner in this very hall at 6. That part went magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. My housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that.
I see.
Is there something else that I can help you, messieurs, with?
Do we tell him about the housemaid?
Well,
Although
guys,
I'm assuming that's what that's about. Okay. I think that would be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time.
it was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, messieurs. Did you get all the information we needed, Falcon?
I hope so.
Don't worry. If everything goes wrong in the trial, we could always just wing it.
Terrible. Just terrible. Let's head back to the office and get some rest.